If you are looking for a quiet suburb, a great, wholesome place to raise a family, then Keller, Texas should be on your radar. Today we're going to explore some of the best neighborhoods in Keller, Texas. Keller is one of my most favorite cities in all of Dallas-Fort Worth, and those neighborhoods are beautiful. Some neighborhoods are on flat land, yes, and yet other neighborhoods are situated within some rolling hills, or there may be a great neighborhood with tall, beautiful trees. There's a variety of neighborhoods and topography in Keller, Texas. So as we're making this video for the top neighborhoods in Keller, guys, I have a video for the top 10 neighborhoods in Keller and another one for next week, the top luxury neighborhoods in Keller. And let me tell you, I felt like so many could still have made the top 10. We had to choose something. So don't feel like these are the only great neighborhoods in Keller. There are many to choose from. And if you live in Keller and I didn't say your neighborhood, I just put it in the comments below what your great neighborhood is as well, because I'm certain I looked at it. There are just so many to choose from. And they're in no particular order. Hello, my name is Dana Pollard and I'm a real estate agent in Texas, and I'm on the hunt to discover the best cities, towns, and neighborhoods to live in Texas. Now, our team is based in Dallas-Fort Worth, but we do have amazing referral agents in in Austin, Houston, and San Antonio suburbs and cities. And so let me know if you are looking at buying a home in Texas, and fill out my dream home questionnaire in the link below. Or if you're looking to sell a home in Texas, fill my sell my home questionnaire out in the link below as well. Now let's get started talking about these amazing neighborhoods. And real quick, the pricing in Keller can start at about $250,000. I would say for maybe think $330. On a rare occasion you can get a home about $250. But there are some starter homes in Keller as well as luxury homes. And there's some great starter neighborhoods as well. So it may not be in my notes, just know that there's some great neighborhoods. Okay, let's get started. First up on the list is Twin Lakes. Twin Lakes is a charming community and it is gated, and it's not too far from the town hall. Here in Twin Lakes, the homes go for about $650,000 on up to $995,000, and it's a very peaceful neighborhood. The Twin Lakes come from the two ponds that are up front with the little fountain. It's really pretty. Just such a peaceful drive as you go through. Next up on the list is Harmansen Farms. Harmansen Farms is very pretty. It's a quiet neighborhood with great lot sizes and even a little pond that you can go fishing at. Harmansen Farms in Keller is such a cute neighborhood. It's very peaceful out here. There's 145 homes with little lakes here and there where you can go fishing. And the lot sizes are anywhere from 1/4 of an acre to 0.65. The price point in Harmansen Farms is about $550,000 on up to $1.2 million, and the lots are very good size here. Next on the list is Marshall Ridge. Now Marshall Ridge is a newer master planned community. It has about 825 homes on a variety of lot sizes. So you may find homes on small lots with smaller square footage, on up to large lots with homes with large square footage. And there are kind of some winding streets, which are very nice. It's a very family-friendly community, has a great elementary school, and homes are priced anywhere from about $400,000 on up to $1 million plus. Also, Marshall Ridge is just like 6 minutes down the street from the old town Keller. So you have some restaurants very, very close. Marshall Ridge has a clubhouse, it has 3 pools, and some of those nice trails that go wind throughout the neighborhood for your daily dog walks. Next on the list is Gina States. Gina States is really nice. It actually could technically fall into the luxury category because the pricing right now is from about 9.9 to 1.4 million. But again, there's so many neighborhoods to recommend. We had to get it in one of them. So Gina States, it actually has some newer homes still being built. So that's a very big plus on some great lots. Gina States is also right across the street from the Keller High School if you have a teenager. It also has a community pool, a clubhouse, and some wide open green space, making it a very lovely community. There is new construction in this neighborhood, as well as some other homes that were built starting about 2016. There is a community pool and a clubhouse, and there's a lot of wide open spaces of green belt. So this is a very, very nice neighborhood in Keller. Next on the list is probably the most known in Keller, and it's called Hidden Lakes. Hidden Lakes has a great reputation. It's right on the golf course. There's an elementary school, plenty of families that live there. It parks, many things to do within Hidden Lakes. Hidden Lakes has 14 sections to this community. There's neighborhood pools, there are walking trails, such a great family-friendly neighborhood, and the price point starts at about $530,000 and sells on up to $1 million. Now, in the more expensive sides, they can go for above $1 million. I just don't have anything that has sold in the last year for those. But anyway, it's a beautiful community to live in. But there is a luxury section of Hidden Lakes, and I'm certain if they listed their homes, it could easily go for probably $2 million because they are beautiful estates. Here in Hidden Lakes is one of my favorite neighborhoods, the Woodlands. And why I love it is you can really get some great homes on larger lots with some woods. Okay, there's cute trees here. And it's a great family-friendly community. If you like the master planned community vibe, then Hidden Lakes definitely needs to be on your radar. Highland Oaks is the community next. Now, Highland Oaks is one of the older communities in Keller, built in the 80s and 90s, but it has a great reputation. So even though we say older as in the 80s, I know that many of you are coming from cities where that is not old at all. Here in Highland Oaks, there are beautiful oak trees providing plenty of shade in the summertime. And these homes, there's a wide variety of sizes, and the price point is anywhere from $400,000 to $700,000. Next on the list is a small community, but still one of my favorites. It's called Hudnall Farms. Hudnall Farms is a picturesque neighborhood with mature trees and is situated on some hills, which is, what it is it's the architecture plus the topography that captures my heart. I love it. One of my favorite things about Hudnall Farms are these beautiful front porches. The price point here is about $600,000 to $900,000. I'm sure that they go above 900, but just what's been on the market the last 6 months. But these are large lots on like a quarter to a third, even up to a half an acre lot. And the trees out here are beautiful. They're stunning. Oh, and there's hills. We're like going up a hill right now. In this next neighborhood, you may just feel like you're in Europe. It's called the Estates of Lynhurst. So after shooting video in all of these neighborhoods in Keller, which I'm already familiar with Keller, guys, I've lived there a long time. But after coming home, I said, Brandon, my husband, I found the neighborhood I want to live in. So don't be surprised if we end up buying a home. We're keeping our eye on this neighborhood, just to let you know. The villas are amazing. That may be where we decide to plant our roots for our empty nester years. I could see us doing that. And the estates are very grand. The estates at Lynhurst, they really only have 13 estate-sized lots, and they're beautiful homes, but most of the homes here are more like villa homes, and they're darling. They're super cute. They range from $450,000 on up to $1.3 million, and I tell you what, someone like me could live here for sure. Next on the list is Concordia. Now, I wanted to show you this neighborhood, not because it's the best, which it's really nice, don't get me wrong, it can be in the best, but to give you an idea of other neighborhoods that are very similar to this one. Homes range in size from about 2,500 to 4,000 square feet in this neighborhood in particular. Here in Concordia, there are 33 lots, and the price point starts at about $650,000 on up to $900,000. And if you like this neighborhood, there are other neighborhoods that are similar to this with some new homes being built. And so we can tell you a little bit more about those too, if you reach out. Overton Ridge is our next neighborhood, and I love it because there are these oversized front yards. They have long driveways, usually a 3-car garage. It feels more like a country neighborhood, but still a neighborhood. And it's just a beautiful, peaceful drive as you go through. Here in Overton Ridge, there are about 200 homes on 1/3 of an acre to 1 acre lots. It's beautiful, it's peaceful, and the price ranges from about $700,000 to $1.2 million. And last but not least on the list is not necessarily a neighborhood, but Keller has many properties that are on larger tracts of land. It could be an acre, 2 acres, 5 acres, 15 acres. So it makes for great horse property if you're looking for some horse property. And so, especially if maybe you have an RV that you want to park, but you don't want an HOA, Keller has many properties like this available. So I guess that's another thing I love so much about Keller is there's such a wide variety that you can get in housing. I mean, they're going to have apartments, they have condos, they have townhomes and villas and estates and mansions and horse property, and you can find a 1,500 square foot home on an acre. I mean, there's just so many options in Keller. In fact, I had to throw this in while we're talking about Keller, is that when we were given tours of the Frisco and North Dallas area and then the North Fort Worth area, I can't even express how many people said, oh my gosh, if they only knew this is what Keller had to offer, or North Fort Worth, so many people felt like it was just a more home-like vibe, a community vibe. So that may give you some perspective on a difference. So we always say Frisco is new and shiny, Prosper, Frisco, Salina. Salina is more of a country town, but up and coming for sure, versus the North Fort Worth section, which is more home-like, more town-like community feel. I hope this helps tremendously. And if you want any of these unique properties or neighborhoods in Keller, fill out my Dream Home questionnaire in the link below to schedule your one-on-one Zoom consultation with one of my most amazing agents. And if you're looking to sell your home, fill out the Sell My Home questionnaire. If you live in Texas, we are so happy to help. Look forward to seeing you on our next video.